All right, Virgo, we're going to go ahead and get into your love reading. First, I'm going to start off with the tarot. I'm going to get the theme for this read today, and then we're going to also get into the oracles, and then we'll jump back into the tarot. But I want to see what's happening here with you. So I'm going to pull 2 cards. I mean, if it pops over. If not, I'll go ahead and pull from the top. Whatever is in the upright is in the upright, and whatever is reverse. So let's go ahead and get into your love reading, Virgo. All right, let's see what's happening here. Oh, that's too many. All right, there could be more than one person. You did have 2 knights that tried to come out. You have the King of Swords. You have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. You have the 8 of Pentacles in the upright, and you have the Tower. All right, so Virgo, there is definitely some type of releasing, letting go energy here. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure it is. Okay, it looks like it's straight. So it looks like there's some releasing energy here. Here with the King of Swords and the upright is basically saying there's some sort of detachment, okay? Or a cold energy. Now this read can be for those who are single. It could be for those who are in a committed relationship. Just let it, flow where it go, right? But I'm definitely seeing here with the King of Swords, it is basically saying there is some sort of detachment, okay? Someone is being more so logical about the matter, like reasonable, I would say realistic, okay, about something. And the reason why we know that it's being realistic is because the 10 of Wands is in the reverse. It's not in the upright. And usually when I read the 10 of Wands, it's almost like it's in reverse because it talks about something that has been such a burden on you. That is something that you are not going to be dealing with. Whether it has something to do with guilt, regret, remorse, it can have something to do with, a connection not working, something like that. And even here, it talks about maybe just prioritizing your time and getting straight with yourself, with you. And the reason why I say that again is because the 8 of Pentacles is next, which talks about betterment, building, focusing. This is focusing on yourself, focusing on work, that type of stuff. And then you also have the Tower, which is another card that talks about releasing and letting go, okay? Now, I do believe that your general reading, we did talk about this energy of upheaval and chaos. Some of you could experience that, but I really don't think that it is. The upheaval card, I believe, that came out earlier for you, basically talked about upheaval, and it really is the Tower card. So it's saying that there's about to be a change in your life. Things are not going to look the same. So whatever you've been experiencing, you might as well prepare for some type of shift, okay, with that Tower card. Now, what I'm going to do is I was only supposed to put 2 cards down here and literally got so stuck. I literally just went straight into tunnel vision and kept pulling. But what we're going to do is get to the oracles. We're going to pull some oracles here and see what has been happening with you and your relationship. Let's see. This is for Virgo. All right. So a lot of you have definitely been experiencing some type of love-hate relationship. Like you love the person, but you could hate their ways. I feel like it's like on and off. It's a back and forth. These people are on a swing. So it's like 1 minute, when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. It's that type of stuff. I do feel like there has been, I'm not going to say, because at the bottom it says divine feminine. I mean, technically this could happen with anyone. I feel like the divine feminine could be complaining about this. Or the divine feminine could be the one that's detaching. It just all depends on your situation. But I definitely see that it's been some type of love-hate situation with you, Virgo. Like you love the person, but you may be thinking like, is this practical? Like, is this connection practical? 1 minute you believe that it'll work and the next minute you believe that it won't, okay? So let's see. This is for Virgo. All right, this came out. This is so crazy. It actually came out. So, oh, you had, this is the card that I was about to put down. So you have no strings attached here. So I feel like this could be the reason why someone detached, okay? It could be just because there was just a sexual kind of connection. As someone who basically does not want to, I'm not gonna say emotionless, but I do feel like there is this element of non-emotion, okay, with somebody. Especially for those who are single and you're dating and you're dealing with people who may just only want sex. You may experience this ghosting energy. You may experience someone being a little cold on you, okay? But I don't know. You got to be careful with that love-hate energy, though, because with that, that's including you, even if it's not a long-term committed relationship. Sometimes you have a tendency to you do the swinging back and forth. The person will leave and they'll come back in, that type of stuff. So just be careful with that. The no strings attached also shows drama. It's showing arguments, disagreements here with that couple. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Virgo. So I feel like that's what you've been experiencing. Just a lot of arguments, a lot of disruptions. Let's see. So this is for Virgo. So right now, I do feel like you guys are looking for answers, like as far as your love life. I feel like you're wondering what's happening, what's going on. For a lot of you, if you are separated from someone, I feel like you just want to know what's happening with your lover. You want to know how they're feeling. You want to know if they are, coming back, that type of thing. And that could be a part of a burden too. Part of the burden could be the fact that you really want to be with someone and they're not around. So for some of you, part of the getting the readings is just basically saying that you are looking for some kind of information, and this is also like just looking on social media as well, because that's just like a spy card. Here with reckless love. I will say that somebody be careful, because to me, I feel like with this whole turning back energy or someone turning their back on another person, Virgo, this is almost like a rebounding energy. So some of you may have rebound, or some of you may be in this energy of rebounding, okay? Where you're trying to forget someone so much that you get yourself in a situation with someone that is reckless, okay? Or can cause a lot of harm or problems for you. So I definitely see that for some of you guys, part of that reading, hopefully, if you do get some type of spiritual advice, it will tell you to go within. And this is the reason why the Eight of Pentacles is there, because this is why we talked about focusing on yourself if you're by yourself, right? And not go out there to try to cope or do things to try to cope with some type of separation or detachment here. Look at that. I totally did not, this card had not come out, and okay, wow. I did not realize that was even there. Okay. So I feel like there could be, for a lot of you, this is like I said, a coping energy. This could be drinking. We got alcohol bottle here. Sometimes it's also like sex. It could be porn addiction. It could be certain things that you're doing in order to try to release or relieve this sadness, this burden, whatever the burden that you feel, whether it's depression, sadness, regret, or remorse, okay? Or just feeling like you're missing your person. The next card here is romance. So Virgo, even though especially for the singles, I'm just going to tell you, this looks really good for you, because if you don't have anybody special right now, there is going to be someone who's going to come into your life. And I do see that there's going to be a nice romantic connection where the Eight of Pentacles talks about there's a potential for it to go somewhere, okay? Where you and this person you guys will spend time together, that type of thing. Ooh, now this is a different kind of energy. So one thing that I can see for this one, we got running here too. Someone could be running. Okay, could be running. Someone could be running because, again, either A, they're in a long term, or maybe they're dating and they're wondering if this is practical, like if this is going to work, okay? Something about them like, okay, this is not going to work. This is not going to happen. Or maybe they're under pressure okay, when it comes down to love, okay? Because we did see that whole love-hate. We did see this whole swinging back and forth. So if you're dealing with someone, it could be because of that, okay? Maybe they've been hurt in the past. They're afraid of being hurt. It is also this thing that someone could be running because they don't want to play mind games. It's just a lot of stuff that I'm seeing here. But we also have separation and reflection. So again, especially for those who have been in some type of long term, it doesn't have to be a marriage, but it could be, or just dating in general where you're separated from your person. This is going to be a really good time to reflect. So this is the reason why the Eight of Pentacles is here. The Eight of Pentacles is once again saying, what do you need to work on? Do you want to work on this? Is this something that you want to build? Is it buildable? It's that type of thing is what I'm saying, okay? Yeah, and it's very much so soul searching. Like I said, it's like a you energy. What do you want to do? Now, the last card, one of the cards, not last card, one of the cards that came out here really does talk about awakening for you. Because there's a lot, that tower being there with that faith, healing, and meditation, that is actually really, really crazy, the fact that that would even come out. Because sometimes things could be so out of control, or you're fearful. Maybe there's just a lot of fear. There's a lot of anxiety that you're experiencing. And you're like, God, please help me. I need to know what to do. I need to know how this is going to work. It could be something like that. Some of you guys could be experiencing a divorce, a breakup, or it could be something like that. Or you don't want to get a divorce or separate because it's in fear of money. It's something like that I feel that could be happening here with a connection where there's things that are attached to the connection, like money, assets, that type of thing too. But on a emotional energy, truly, I just see that there's just a lot that's going on that is testing your faith, that is testing you. And it has been happening for a while. It has not been just happening. It's been happening for a while. That maybe your person feel like you're being shady, or you feel like your person has been shady, and you need to heal. So I also feel like part of that Tower card is a breakthrough that you're going to experience here, Virgo, whether you believe it or not. It is in your reading that you're going to experience some type of breakthrough. Oh my goodness. Okay, so turning back was in the cards. I saw it earlier, but I wasn't sure if it said that. I know I mentioned that earlier. You're turning your back on somebody. So you're releasing something, releasing someone, and whoever that is, you know who that is for you. But I totally see that you're going to be releasing, okay, someone. Let's see. And this is just people in general who may be coming in and out, or someone who you would consider to be reckless, or who's putting you in a very reckless situation. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Closing a cycle, closing a cycle. So there is an ending. I feel like there is going to be a new beginning, especially for some of you here. You got I love you. This could be a proposal for some of you, especially if you're single. You're going to end up meeting someone in this energy, meaning like when you release the people who are not good for you, you're going to come across someone who really is going to give you what you desire. And for some of you, I mean, it could be what is it called? Renewing vows. That could be it as well, but it just all depends on your situation. But I do see that there is, Tower card is a surprise card. So for some of you, that's good news. This is like someone proposing, surprising, saying that they love you. This is what you've been praying for. Yes, praying. This is what you've been praying for. And you are turning your back towards the past, meaning you do not have to be in the energy of negativity, fear, strife, anger. You don't have to carry that burden of loneliness, or to carry that burden that things are not working out in connections. So that cycle is going to be closed. Okay, so that's something that I'm seeing. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the top here, Virgo. And let's see what comes out. I'm going to pull from the top. And this is going to be your last 3 cards. Whatever's in the upright is in the upright. Whatever's reversed is reversed. This is for a Virgo. All right, so Virgo, you have the Four of Cups in the upright. You have the Magician in the reverse. The Magician and the Sun, it doesn't matter if it's in a reverse or not. When these cards come out, it's okay. And then you have the Strength card in the reverse. Okay, so a lot of you, just in general, especially with that Strength card coming out in reverse, when it's sitting on top of that Strength card, there's going to be like I said before, there's fear here because there's self-doubt about closing a connection. There's someone who's like, oh my God, I don't know what I should do, or you're going to be at that place. I do see a lot of sadness, deep emotion here with the Moon card. Part of that blocked intuition is like, I don't know how I should proceed. And there's been a lot of instability. It's been very hard for you to move forward because even though the Magician card is in the reverse, and usually it doesn't matter if it's upright or reverse, it's like you can't move forward. It's almost like you're thinking about a new beginning. You will experience it, okay? But you have to get clear about what you want and what you desire. Part of that Four of Cups is like, are you happy? What makes you happy? That type of thing. Trust your intuition. The universe is going to unveil some things to you. But are you dissatisfied with how you've been feeling, with not having the love around that you want? Have you been dissatisfied with the love connection that you're in? Have you been weary? Are you reluctant with trying to push forward? It just depends on you, because the Magician card talks about, it's about what you create and what you manifest. I do see that it's been a lot of you have been having emotions or still holding on to strong emotions from the past. That is going to go away. Now that I do see, that's going to be released. Any past emotions for someone, you're going to be able to let that go. So this is what I have for you here, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of it is below. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.